What do you want?
Now, there's a fair bit of stuff that you
this?
can't actually end up doing in here. There's a fair bit. There's a fair bit. Do I want to go in here right now? I don't think you have anything to say. Do you have anything of value? I don't think you do, but let's go ahead and actually check.
Something wrong?
What's up, buddy?
This?
What do you got for me? Ah, whereso the wind blows, travelers seeking shelter and supplies mayhap. Good day and cheer to you, ma'am. My name is Gearth. I tell by the cut in your cloth and your bearing that you are a visitor fresh to Kaldahar. Is there something you wish to purchase? I mean, I would kind of more tell by the fact that you have a party of 6 heavily... Okay, a party with 3 heavily, moderately heavily armed individuals coming in. Tend not see that just in a regular town. You don't see 6 people going around going like, yep, we're just sitting here, not doing anything. This is my shop, friend. I supply caravans in the shade of this great oak. This shop was my father's and my father's before him, and it dates back almost 3 generations. And it dates almost 3 generations back. If you can believe it, like many of the places in Kaldahar and the surrounding lands, there is much history to be found if one digs deep enough. I'm gonna have to dig, aren't I? I don't want to dig. That's not my gig. Now, I wouldn't go so far to say that. Dabble in times past, perhaps, but it is not a full-time occupation, merely a hobby. I do enjoy learning more about the past and examining trinkets from around the area. Quite a collection, small museum of sorts, some call it junk, but what sort of things do you collect? Keys, notes, books in the region. If you happen to come across any in your travels, I'll pay a fair sum for them to take them off your hands. Yep, can I purchase them back? Of course, I purchase those things only for my own interest and to preserve the history and culture of the region, and not end up on a rattling caravan some Kalmshan market, that's for certain. What do you have for sale? Like really nothing. Oh god, expensive. Yeah, miscellaneous stuff. You have no need for bottles of wine anymore. You got a girdle and some bracers. I know bracers I want, but there's no way that's not super expensive. Oh. We got a bard. These are usable by, yeah, bards. You can get some equipment from him. I have never messed with bard characters, so yeah, and he'll only end up buying like gems and I think potions. Maybe. Where's my 1 potion? Oh, he'll also give me a buckler. Can I... Do I really want to spend 100 gold to identify? He can't even identify anyway.
I'm here.
Gee, he's not got much.
Make way.
Not got all that much.
I'm off.
I like how my one guy here is just like, help me. Oh. Not sure how horribly wounded he is, but I mean, he's probably got an arrow somewhere that shouldn't be. And there ain't many places that arrows should be, especially in the body. In here is a mage person where you're going to end up buying a whole bunch of spells. He's got a goblin dude. Yeah, no sneak up on me. Yep. Who are you? Who are you? Yep. Who's the master? Yep. Got it. He's in this door. He's the main guy they end up buying spells from. Now, if you got a high enough pickpocket, and you want to essentially save scum a bit, you can get some kind of nifty stuff from him, but my rogues not have the ability to pickpocket much. I mean, I can get your pickpocket to be better. Well, there's not really much to pickpocket, like, period at all. What do you got, Mr. Man? Well now, what do we have here? It's been a long time since I've had a guest. Welcome, my name is Arik. What brings you to my humble home? It should be humble abode, you idiot. I'd like to ask you some I'm interested in purchasing some spells. I see. Well, you come to the right place. I can certainly provide you with a number of useful spells for your spell book. Of course, I'm only willing to offer you certain spells. I fear much of the knowledge I possess is beyond your comprehension, i.e. you're a dunce. Perhaps in the future, you may be worthy of such advanced knowledge. Yeah, what do you have to offer me at the moment? He has a lot of level 1 and level 2 spells. Some of them are pretty nice to have. He's got like web and mirror image and an acid arrow, which I definitely kind of want. Expeditious retreat. Which one does this do? And those guys are not removed for a short period of time. Yeah, yeah, so kind of a useless spell. Sleep Shield, Magic Missile, and a whole bunch of regular stuff. He's got some nice kind of stuff here too. But, a lot of it's not all that great. You know, girl, this should be used on a thief, but, you know, you get better stuff. His robe, is this a good robe? He gets arm class +2, can cast 1 additional level 1. Yeah, it's kinda eh. For the price, they're not that great. Can cost friends once per day. Gives you +5 charisma. Not all that useful, really. And you got the bag of holding. Yeah, the bag of holding. Which eventually I will go ahead and buy, because, I mean, it's the fucking bag of holding. Why wouldn't you buy it?
I'm here.
Yeah, not right now. I don't have the scratch to be doing it. I don't have much coin in the first place, honestly. Don't have much in the way of coin. You know, it's a good thing that nobody's going like, huh, a whole bunch of random people. Actually, no, never mind. I was going to go somewhere with that, then my brain ended up going sploosh. And on a good away, what do you want? Get away from me. And, oh, here's where we end up going. Here, no, open the door. That's also a good thing that nobody leaves their doors locked in this universe.
Give the word.
Welcome. I've been expecting you for some time now.
Expecting us? How is that possible? We've only recently arrived in town.
Yes, well, bad news travels upon swift wings in these mountains. I know about your expedition from Easthaven. I know why you are here, for it was I who sent for you.
You sent the messenger. You're the archdruid he spoke of then.
Yes. It was I who sent Alistair to Easthaven for help. His death weighs heavily upon my conscience. For not only was he a student of mine, but he was also a friend and trusted companion. He will be missed, as will Hrothgar and the other members of your expedition. Oh yes, I know. I also know that it was no accident. Someone or something did not want your party to reach Kuldahar alive.
This someone or something, I presume, is the reason you sent for help.
There are malevolent forces at work in these mountains. Forces that seek to undermine the delicate balance we druids have struggled to preserve for centuries.
Is it climate change? Malevolent forces, what could you be more specific?
Oh, would that I could. The face of the evil remains hidden, but its presence is unmistakable. All about us, there are signs of its damaging influence on the balance. The unnatural weather, the recent rash of abductions, the numerous monster sightings in the pass.
Yep, definitely climate change.
These all point towards something sinister. Even the animals sense something is amiss.
Can you tell me more about these disturbances?
I can only tell you of what little I know. Which disturbances would you have me speak of?
Okay, never mind. What about the balances?
The balance. It is what the druids of Kuldahar hold sacred and have worked to preserve for generations. It is all around us. It is us. Balance is the harmony that is achieved when man and nature learn to coexist, no longer contending with one another, but coming together as two parts of a whole.
This is actually how the Avatar movie was created by. This is what they're talking about as Avatar. What can you tell me about the I see, what do you need us to do, buddy?
I fear that if we do not soon discover the source of these disturbances, then all that we have worked for will be destroyed. The evil that has come to these mountains infects this town like a disease. As its people suffer, so does the tree suffer from the sickness that attacks the balance, corrupting it with its very presence. Already, the circle of warmth that radiates from the great oak has begun to recede. We were forced to abandon the outlying farmsteads as a result of the shrine's fading power. If we do not take action soon, I am afraid that the life-giving warmth will cease altogether. Both the great oak and the town, nestled within its roots, will die. This must not happen. We need your help.
I like the range of options going like, yeah, no, thanks, to, alright, yeah. And we'll rout the evil that threatens this town. What must we do?
I suggest you begin by investigating the Vale of Shadows. It is a place not far from here. Darkness has always clung to the floor of the small canyon, as if the light of the sun itself were wary of the place. There are a number of ancient crypts hidden within the shadows of the Vale's narrow cliff walls. There have been rumors of the dead awakening and emerging from their dusty tombs to walk once more amongst men. If these rumors are true, then I suspect that whatever is responsible for disturbing their slumber may be behind the other disturbances as well. Go to the Vale of Shadows, learn what you can about the happenings there, then return here and we shall discuss a course of action. Good luck, and farewell.
It's a really good thing that this man understands that we are indeed in a video game, and that no matter how much peril we go through, we are always going to win. Because otherwise, it'd be a little bit awkward. They go, well, you know, it's a good thing that these people end up coming up through here. They're going to die, though, because I sent them on a really ridiculous mission. But, oh well, I'll be fine in the future. Now this place... Wait, no, not you. Alright, that was immensely uneventful. I should not have gone in there. I disturbed the man. He's going like, oh my god, you're in my way. Here's where I want to go. I was thinking of this house. This house is how you'd end up accessing Hearts of Winter in the base game, but that's...
The vision speaks true. You are the heroes from my dreams. Our paths have not crossed until this day. I am Yoldair, son to Refric, elder and shaman to the tribe of the Bear. The vision is why I have come to this place. Tempas has guided me to you. This I cannot say. I know only that the storm of war darkens the skies of my homeland. My people are gathering in numbers greater than any have seen for generations. A king, both new and old, has risen to lead the tribes against the 10 towns. Already, the first snows of winter bear the dark stains of spilt blood. You must understand, I have read the signs. Tempas will not favor either side in the coming battles. Both my people and those of the towns shall be haunted by countless deaths without honor. I have cast my spirit into the nether realm in search of a way to prevent what must not be. My vision quest led me here to find you. You are the answer I seek.
We're going to be sacrificed on the altar if we come with this man, aren't we? They're going to go, yay, sacrifice, unity through sacrifice. Or they're going to, you know, try to eat us. Either way, it's essentially kind of the same. Yeah, what can we do to help, buddy?
You must come to Hengoro, to the great mead hall where the tribes have gathered. You alone can forestall the war between our peoples.
Alright, we'll come along. We're nowhere near a high enough level to do it, mind you, but we'll go ahead and come with... you know, he'll go, no, you can't be doing it. Yeah, we'll come with you anyway.
Although I am certain you are the heroes of my vision, I fear you are not yet strong enough for the task at hand. Go forth and sharpen your skills upon the field of valor. When you've grown stronger, return here and we shall speak more.
Again, it's a really good thing that this man also understands that we're in a video game, and we will end up living no matter what, and we will get stronger without much of an issue. What the hell? Why is it being... Why is that being weird? Oh, I'm a fucking moron, aren't I? I'm an idiot. Never mind me. I was like, what the hell? What's going on here? No. Open the door. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and grab this jazz. And you may be wondering, what is that thing? The magical sling that we have? It's a sling +1. There we go. Sling +1. And you're probably going to be the one to end up using it the most. Alright, bye, guy. Thanks for letting me steal your jazz.
Leave it to me.
Oh, yeah, Yetis. Oh, for the love of God, I was hoping I wasn't going to fight them this soon. I came too close. Do you have ability to heal? No. Nobody's got the ability to heal you. You're just gonna have to sit back here and do your... Well, I mean, fuck. You know what? You've got the spells. Go ahead and do it anyway.
What do you want?
Got really no need to do this, but do it anyway. You know, for the man that's supposed to be running away and is absolutely terrified, you would think that maybe he'd, I don't know, actually run away.
Right.
Yeah, there's some Yetis here. Yetis! Yay, Yetis! I'll go ahead and shoot some missiles at you. I'm gonna be resting. Okay, will you shut up? I know, I got it. Guess what? I'm still gonna click on you.
Are you always this annoying, or is today special?
Yep.
Stop that! You have my attention already.
Apparently not, because you're gonna keep on bitching. Yeah, you're gonna hear that a lot, by the way. Yetis also hurt. They hurt a lot. Yep, as you can see, they damn near killed this woman, and that's bad news bears. How much health you got? You still have, like, pretty much... Oh, no, you're actually badly injured. Okay, you gotta run away, too. Now go and smack him. And go after him. Bravely run away. Oh, you have an extra spell, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, you're dead, aren't you? Nope, not yet. Of course.
I'm here. I'm off.
Alright, let's go ahead and try that one again, because apparently I can't manage to do it. Smack them, and hurry up and smack them. There we go. You got really smacked above the head. That was actually kind of quick and somewhat pathetic. Go ahead and blast them with your missiles while you got the chance. Blast them to oblivion. And preferably don't shoot your own person. There you go. You've done good work.
I await your instructions.
How are you doing? How much health you got? You're injured. If you get hit one more time, I'm gonna have to make you run away. Alright, nope, we're good. Perfect.
On my way.
And on them, they got pelts. I don't have enough room for the pelts. They got pelts. Pelts and pelts. Pelts, get those pelts. Those are worth 50 gold pieces, or they can make some really shitty armor if you collect a whole bunch. Thanks. I thought the time to join my ancestors had finally come. Last time I ever stepped foot out anywhere near the Vale, that's for certain. There's all sorts of strange creatures roaming around there now. Vale of Shadows, my brother Silas and I made a pilgrimage there to pay our respects to our family crypt, like we do every year, but this time, I don't know. The Vale seems different, cursed, somehow spooky, cursed. The shadows have come alive and there's Yetis roaming the paths attacking travelers. Your brother, where is he? He didn't make it. Largest Yeti I've ever seen tore out of the snow and took a piece out of him with his claws. He fell dead as a stone. I mean, are stones dead? Yeah, I know. Blood everywhere. There was nothing I could do. He was carrying our family heirloom, but it's lost to us now. Not if I butcher that large Yeti that killed your brother, but that wouldn't be an easy or cheap. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and try to get the heirloom from you. We were taking the main path, but considering how many beasts were in the Vale, Arundel may know a safer path you can take. He wanders the mountains quite a bit and knows the more hidden trails that are branched on the Great Oak. His home is southwest of the Great Tree. It's the two-story house made out of stone. Yeah, I'll go out to be on my Vale soon, yeah. Thank you, now that Sal's gone. That heirloom is all I have left to remember my family by. I'd appreciate safe return. Also, if you come across any more Yetis, you might want to collect their pelts once you've done away with the beast. Conan, the blacksmith here in town, buys the pelts for a fair price. Auric may be able to make something out of those pelts too. Yeah, you know, for a guy that had just lost his brother, he's like, yeah, okay, shit happens. What can you do? Yeah, if you end up getting 10 Yeti pelts, you get a you can get like an armor piece that'll be like a it's like an armor class 4 or armor class 3 or something of the sort. I don't need to speak to you, actually. You're not where I need to go. I want to go up this way. Up this way, and I want to also go this way too. Let's go ahead and go here. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and actually head up here first. Because there's something I can grab, and I'm probably going to end up selling through here. Up this way is the inn. Up that way is a blacksmith. And there's a barkeep over somewhere in here. And there's also a quest associated with that, too. I am doing a little bit of reading up just to make sure I don't miss anything major. I'm one of the people where if I can complete every side quest in the game, I will complete every side quest in the game. Yep, here at the bar. Hey, don't mind me. I'm just going to go ahead and go up the stairs. You know, it's a good thing that none of the barkeepers are like, yep, whatever. And now I need you. And in one of these, I think it's this one. Does this one have traps? I don't think there are traps in here, though. Probably not. There's a necklace. Is there anything in here? I don't think so. Anything? Nope. This one's probably locked, though. Is this one locked? Yes, it is. Unlock it, lady. No, you can do it. Unlock it. There we go. And there is a ring. That ring is kind of important. And through here, nothing.
Give the word. Make way.
And what is that ring, you may ask? That is Legacy Ring. And there's a stud necklace with Zeos gems. Ooh, fancy. Now, there's a whole thing if you end up going to the bar and, you know, talking, you'll be like, oh, hey, yeah, the tavern keeper here, you know, the other person, he just ended up vanishing, this guy came in with a claim, and yada, 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 yada. But I'm just going to go and skip that and do this directly. You looking for a room, or do you just want to let the chill in? I got no rooms for stragglers, show some coin, or I'll be out of the way. Who are you? I'm Aldwin, and maybe having your head way up high doesn't make you hear so good. Do you want a room or not? My inn's the only inn in town, so don't even be thinking you'll find a better place anywhere else. My head may be up here half man, but my fists will be happy to swing down and pay you a visit if need be. So this is your inn. Well, I found a ring in one of the upper rooms that casts some doubt on that. What? This ring has an inscription on the inside that looks like the real claim to this inn. Why would you be the owner when this claim says different? So now you've stooped to forcing your way into locked containers in people's houses, have you? Before you accuse me of doing anything wrong, maybe you should look to yourself. You're a paladin, right? What's a holier-than-thou soldier doing forcing locks open? I don't condone the action, but there may be a larger crime that must be investigated. The fact you knew about this ring makes me even more certain that you're guilty of something. You knew this room was upstairs all along. No, I didn't know it was locked upstairs. No, you're right. You're right, I'll take in this ring to the elders of the town and let them decide how to deal with this. Perhaps they could even call on Endon Shade with the ring and speak to him about this. Justice must be served. Yep. I never laid a hand on him, so he is dead. Well, yeah, but it's not my fault. I came into the inn one night after barely making my way through Calder Harpassy, and there he is laying on the floor of the inn, cold as a stone. Now I've been through the past before, even talked with the old fool a bit, and I knew he didn't have any family. So what did you do with the body? There have been rumors of people missing, so I buried the body outside town, and then, well, I dug up some pen and ink and set up the claim. Granted, I stripped him of his belongings, and I should have thrown away that damn ring, but look, I'm not doing any harm. He didn't have any family, and this town needs an end. So why did you do it? You probably won't be able to sell this place, you know. The storm season closes off the caravan roads too often to turn any profit. I know, it's just, I don't know. I'm sick of traveling and suddenly got an urge to settle. Blame the halfling in me, even though isn't a halfling supposed to be a lot more, you know, like spontaneous and adventurous? Isn't that what a halfling does? You would think. Other than to try to plant myself in some glorified mole barrel and smoke a stinkweed pipe until I die of boredom. Now, there are two things that you can do here. I don't think either of them really all that matter. I don't think you gain any more different experience. Just go, look, I've been looking for a cheap place to stay for the night, and any other night I need to rest. You're looking for me to keep silent. Sounds to me like we can help each other out. Yeah, we can. Got lots of empty rooms. I don't know why an extremely quiet guest such as yourself should have to pay for them. I mean, you keep to yourself and don't say anything. No gold needs to exchange hands in either directions, right? Yeah, very well. Show me to... Yeah, I'll be back.
I'm here. What's
You don't
this?
gain any more experience for doing that. I don't think your reputation suffers at all. The whole reputation thing really doesn't matter in this game. I mean, you know, if you would, like, start killing people, then people would go, like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and go away. I mean, if you really want to, you could go ahead and, like, you know, kill everyone in this town. Just, Arundel would end up kicking your ass, because you're not going to be able to deal with him. While I'm in... No, I don't care. I actually don't care enough. I can do that later. Over there's a temple. That temple is important for one side quest, or if you want to get some stuff. Alright, and there's also, come to think of it, there is this guy over here, which I didn't even know was here for a long time. Cows. What's the cow to say to me? Hey, you, speak to the cow. Speak to the cow. Speak to the cow, damn it. Apparently you don't want to speak to the cow. There's an airship here. And there's... Where is he? Where the fuck are you?
Something wrong. I'm off.
Where are you? There you are.
I'm here.
What's up, Mr. Man? Hello there. I didn't see you come in. What can I do for you? Who are you? Of course, introductions. How rude of me. Sometimes I just get wrapped up in my work. The name's Oswald Fiddlebender. Your work, what is it that you do here? I'm an inventor of sorts. I make things that are meant to improve the lives of others, like this ship, for instance. I also dabble in alchemy. Would you care to sample some of my potions? I've concurred. Sure, what type of potions do you have? I have all kinds. Currently, I'm working on a special brew for the farmers of Kuldahar, something that will help protect their livestock from the bitter cold front that seems to have settled upon the valley. Several farmers were kind enough to donate some cows to serve as test subjects for my experiments. You're feeding experimental potions to these cows. Don't you think it's kind of rude? Yeah, no, I see. Do you have any potions that we might find useful? Or have some supply of whatever you need? Potions you might need at a fair price, of course. On second thought, forget it. However, I'd like to hear about this ship of yours. Why, this ship is my home. At least it's been since I crashed here over a year ago. I know, she's not much to look at. But someday I'll have her back in one piece and in the air once again. In the air, you mean this contraption can actually fly? Yes, it can fly. If a lead balloon can fly, this hunk of bolts can fly. Yep, an amazing boat. Glad I think so. It's called an airship. Isn't that wonderful? Airship as in a ship that floats upon the air. Get it? Through the cloud of the core. Yeah, why do you need it? The passes through the spine of the world are fraught with many dangers. The caravans that travel between the Southlands and the 10 towns must brave not only the treacherous terrain, but all the nasty creatures that inhabit as well. I simply sought to find an alternative route through the mountains, or in this case, over them. So how'd you end up in Kuldahar? Rather embarrassing story. When I attempted to cross in the airship's main voyage, I was the only one on board. I had a bit of trouble convincing anyone back in Brine Shanda to crew with me. Yep, go on. Anyhow, I managed to get the ship airborne, was making excellent progress over the mountains. It was a magnificent view. Bellowing clouds, snow-capped peaks that shined shimmering... I can't do that fast. Yeah, so you end up hitting a mountain. Collision ripped the bomb had the ship wide open, steering mechanism was badly damaged, and the ship began to lose altitude. To keep it aloft, but down we came, falling in the sky. Sheer luck that I crashed in the town of Kuldahar. Kuldahar? Yeah, you can buy some potions from this man, sell some potions. He doesn't have much in the way of really anything great. Nothing that I desperately need. Granted, one thing that you probably do want to get from him is flaming oil. Mind you, there's 30 of these. There's a reason that there's 30 of them. Because you're going to fucking need them.
Something wrong? I'm off.
Also, the sheer fact that, you know, having a necromancer or illusionary party, that also helps in this game, because you're going to have to face some trolls, and the only way to kill trolls is through fire magic, and it's just kind of, it's just a process, damn it.
I'm here. Right.
Welcome, stranger, what can I do for you? Greens, my name is Justin Averdeen, you must be Conn, the local blacksmith. I'm Conlin. If you're needing a sharp blade or stout mace, I'm the man to see. Best take advantage while I'm still here. Yeah, are you going somewhere? I suppose, though, with all the skullduggery that's been going around here, I imagine I'll not be around here much longer. I see, so you're planning on leaving town. Wish that was possible. Southern Pass has long since been snowed in by this damnable weather we've been having lately. Now you hear tell that even the northern route to the 10 towns have been blocked by an avalanche. Mark my words, none of us will last through the winter when it's all been done. No dungeon dying here, why is it that you're so ready to line your own grave? Not much for me to live for, really. My Mary passed a few years ago from the fever, and now my son's gone missing, snatched out of his bed in the middle of the night, right out from under my nose. He was just a boy. The little rat probably just ran away. I would have run away too if my father was such a desperate bore. I'm sorry, any idea who or what took him? If I knew that, do you think I'd be standing around here pondering that metal? He just vanished, I tell you, gone without a trace. Even old Arundel couldn't find trail, and he's got a nose for such things. I imagine whatever took him will come back for me next. I can't say it'll be unwelcome. Spoke with him, he believes sources of disturbance may lie within the Veil of Shadows. Veil of Shadows, eh? That doesn't surprise me. That place reeks of evil. Most folks in town avoid like the plague. Those that wander off that direction never heard of again. Yep, what do you got for sale, buddy? He's got some stuff. He's got plated mail armor, which is, better than the stuff that I have. And please tell me that you actually have what I really want here. Please tell me it wasn't just a fluke that you had it. That'd be really nice. You got some magical stuff and a katana, which is absolutely fucking useless. Helmet Trust Defender, Armor Class +3. And please tell me you have what I'm looking for. You don't, do you? Well, shit. I was really hoping that you did. Nope, you don't. The black boat is... Can I use that? Damn it, I can't. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's actually a lot less than I thought it was. Wow, I thought it was 50,000 gold. No wonder I was able to afford it so early. This is going to be my my druid's main weapon here, for the entire game. This is a 1d8 +2 with a Thaco of +2, and it's a magical weapon, and it gives luck. This is a really good weapon for, I mean, it's honestly really, really good. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff here that's kind of, like something that's really good against orcs. You don't need much in the way of orcs. Whole bunch of just random stuff here. Some of it's good, some of it's not. Got an ammo belt, which, I mean, I could go ahead and buy. It's kind of expensive, though, so I don't really need to. But yeah, I want to go ahead and probably put everything that I have in one particular area. That dagger, I'm just going to probably identify, just on my own. Okay, you don't want the stud necklace. I can understand that. Anyone else have bows? Yeah, you got bows. You got a lot of bows. I'm going to go ahead and just sell stuff off camera, so I'm going to go ahead... Alright, and also, this chest here, you can... I don't believe you can pick this. Can you pick this? I think it tells you no. Or maybe she just can't do it yet. I know you eventually get into there later if you end up finding this guy's son. A little bit later on, you get some gold and I think a magical hammer. And that's about it. But, yeah, I'm going to go sell stuff off camera, so I will be... actually, I'm just going to go ahead and end the video here, so, instead of showing that stuff off camera, I've probably been recording for way too long for just one episode, but who knows. But, I will go ahead and just end the video here, so I will go ahead and see you guys next time.